evacuated solar observatory set to reopen, and officials offer an unbelievable, weird, very strange explanation. Tyler Durden, Zero Hedge reports. And this is what we touched on yesterday. The National Solar Observatory in Sunspot, Sacramento, New Mexico, reopened Monday after it was shut down September 6, following a mysterious FBI raid, according to the group which managed the facility. And despite federal agents swooping in on a Black Hawk helicopter and a bunch of people around the antennas there and work crews on the towers, before the site was completely evacuated, the official explanation has left people scratching their heads. According to officials, they had been cooperating with an existing law enforcement investigation when, quote, a suspect in the investigation potentially posed a threat to the safety of local staff and residents, end quote. So moving the small number of on-site staff and residents off the mountain was the most and effective action to ensure their safety. Aura has been cooperating with ongoing law enforcement investigation of criminal activity that occurred at Sacramento Peak, and during this time, we became concerned that a suspect in the investigation potentially posed a threat to the safety of local staff and residents. For this reason, Aura temporarily vacated the facility and ceased science activities at this location. The decision to vacate was based on the logistical challenge associated with protecting personnel at such a remote location and the need for expeditious response to the potential threat. Aura determined that moving the small number of on-site staff and residents off the mountain was the most prudent and effective action to ensure their safety. This was the Aura announcement made. Now, no word on why the FBI was involved or urgently needed to fly in on loud, suspect spooking helicopters, Black Hawk helicopters, instead of simply driving to the facility, or why they could not just arrest the guy and keep the place open. Also, no explanation for the work crew climbing all over the towers, or why they shut down the post office. And there were 5 residences there. They were all evacuated from there as well. The most common explanation does not include aliens, spilled mercury, or imminent death by the sun, is that China or Russia were able to somehow infiltrate and commandeer the facility's electronics to monitor nearby White Sands missile range, just 30 miles away. Given the frustrating, vague response that in no way answers major questions about the incident, it's safe to say we can add this one to the X-Files. The only thing that the management said is that they were so happy that this got such huge coverage, and they wanted people to come and visit so that they could see what a fantastic job this solar observatory is doing for science. Well, if you have the same like mind as they do, run and visit them. But without them giving an explanation as to why all this was shut down, and has the threat been dealt with? And what was the threat anyway? Why was the FBI and Black Hawk helicopter zooming all over the place over there? Anyway, it's still a mystery as to why it was shut down for over 10 days. Still remains a mystery.